the sisters who saved the world. A city of perpetual sunshine, bright, vibrant, and alive with the hum of machinery. At its heart, a massive, glowing crystal, the solar pulses with energy, its light touching everything. Maria, a brilliant young inventor in a yellow dress, meticulously works on a complex device. Goggles rest on her forehead, and smudges of grease mark her cheeks. Her younger sister, Amira, sits on a stool, her face animated as she speaks. But the tiny, brave knight, armed with nothing but a rusty spoon and a song in his heart. Amira says. Maria smiles faintly, not looking up from her work. Suddenly, a strange, unnatural chill fills the workshop. The sunlight dims, casting long, eerie shadows. The hum of the city outside falters, then grows faint. Maria's hands stop. She pulls off her goggles and looks out the window. The sky, once a brilliant blue, is now a pale, sickly grey. "Something's wrong," said Maria. "The Solara's energy levels are dropping at an alarming rate." Amira shivers. "This feels like a story I once heard. A tale of the Sun Eater, a mythical creature that steals the light from the world." Maria scoffs, walking over to a panel and flipping a switch. Maria repeats, "A senator." "Amira, this is a technical problem, not a fairy tale. I need to calibrate this energy She gesturing to a half-finished contraption. Amira frowns, looking out the window as the sky grows darker still. Days have passed. The world is now shrouded in a perpetual twilight. The air is cold, and people huddle together for warmth. Maria and Amira trudge through a desolate landscape. Maria carries a heavy backpack and a notebook filled with schematics. Amira has a small satchel. They come to a deep, treacherous gorge. Maria will have to find another way around. This gorge is too wide. Amira looks at the gorge, a thoughtful expression on her face. Amira says, "I remember a story about the mountain dwellers. They built bridges that could be assembled in a matter of moments, woven from light and sound." Maria looks at her sister, then at the gorge, and back to her notebook. She starts to sketch furiously. Maria says, "Light and sound, huh? Give me a moment." She pulls out a few tools and a small, folded piece of metal from her bag and begins working. In a flash, a shimmering, light-filled bridge extends across the gorge. Amira smiles. The sisters continue their journey, navigating through dark, winding tunnels. Maria's ingenious lanterns light their path. Amira says, "This reminds me of the tale of the whisper mites. They live in the darkness and guide travelers with their soft whispers." Maria rolls her eyes but listens as Amira begins to hum a soft tune, her voice echoing in the darkness. As if in response, a soft, whispering sound guides them through the maze of tunnels. The heart of the Crystal Mountains. Day, the sisters arrive at a vast cavern. At its center, the Solara pulses with a weak, dying light. Surrounding it is a swirling, dark, ethereal shadow, the Sun Eater. It seems to be consuming the Solara's light. Maria awed whisper, "It's beautiful and terrifying." Amira whispering, "It's just like in the stories." Maria pulls out a device she calls the Luminara. It's a complex contraption with a glowing crystal in its center. "It's not a creature, Amira. It's a field of negative energy. This should counteract it, but I need time to calibrate it." "You have to distract it." Amira's eyes widen in fear. "Distract a void of negative energy. With what?" Maria looks at her little sister, her eyes wide with urgency and silent plea, willing her to understand. "Maria, with your stories, you said they come alive, right? Then make a story so bright, so full of hope, that it can't help but listen." Amira takes a deep breath and steps forward, her gaze fixed on the Sun Eater. She begins to tell a story. Her voice growing steadier and more confident. The words weave a tapestry of light and color that swirls around the Sun Eater, captivating it. The Sun Eater pauses its relentless consumption, mesmerized by the brilliant story. As the story reaches its climax, Maria finishes her work on the Ready, now. She activates the Luminara. A brilliant beam of light shoots from it, a story of its own, full of hope and invention. The light hits the Sun Eater, and the field of negative energy begins to shrink and dissipate. The Solara's light returns, stronger and brighter than before. The cavern fills with warmth and the hum of life. Amira's story ends, a single tear of joy and relief rolling down her cheek. The sisters, tired but victorious, embrace. Maria and Amira stand hand in hand, their faces glowing in the warmth they fought so hard to restore. The end. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more dreamy stories that sprinkle magic into bedtime.